So good morning, everybody. I'm Jean-David Chamboredon. Some people call me JDC, which is simpler. I'm the CEO of a new fund called ISAI. I don't know if you have the slides. Do we have them? Yeah. So ISAI is positioned as the French Internet Entrepreneurs Fund, meaning a fund that is backed by entrepreneurs and that invest in new startups. That's not the right slides, is it? No. Okay. Marco, help. To keep it not silent. Oh, yes. So, ISAI, the French Internet Entrepreneur, and Jean-David Chamboredon, the CEO of it. I'm in the VC business for now 12 years, and I joined this initiative 2 years ago, basically. And we can get to the next slide. I do it? Good. I'm sorry. Big clumsy. This one? Yeah. So it's bad. So ISAI is a Japanese kanji, meaning talented or remarkable. It's not about us, it's about the people who want to back. And we picked that name at the origin of the project, and we found the acronym a few months later, and it means as well internet savvy and active investors. And the key positioning is quite simple. Entrepreneurs put money in a fund, and these entrepreneurs have made it, and they invest in companies with young entrepreneurs that want to make it too. ISAI is a startup. We have a similar story as a startup, meaning several founders that have joined the story during the last 2 years. First talks in 2008 between Pierre Kosciusko-Morizet, the CEO of Prime Minister, and Christophe Reynaud, who is one of the GP. And then 3 co-founders that joined the initiative early 2009, and I joined in summer 2009 to really put that on track. We raised some money, more money than expected. We had our first closing in spring 2010 and last closing in fall. We have now 38 million euro of money under management, and we basically invest in rounds that are too big for angels and too small for VCs. So basically staying in what is called the equity gap for equity financing for small companies. We have adopted a format which is quite institutional. The ISAI management company is authorized by AMF, the equivalent of a French FSA, with an authorization number that is fully digital, and we like it. And we got some support by some institutions, mainly the French FSI and some bank in France, and as well some corporates like Bertelsmann. But obviously we are an entrepreneur fund, meaning that 60% of the money that we have raised comes from entrepreneurs, and you can see the logos of the 50+ companies, out of which founders have committed money into the ISAI fund, and there are basically 70 individuals that have invested in average 300K in ISAI. This gives us clearly on the French internet scene a footprint that is unrivaled. You see the good names of the French internet here, the Prime Minister, the Vente Privée, the Sologer, the Boursorama, the Femina, and so on. And we have started to invest. We are quite active. We are doing basically 1 deal per quarter. So 18 months of existence gets us to 6 deals, 5 French companies, 1 UK-based company with French founders. There are the screens, there are good companies. If you are a mid-stage investor, you can get to us, and maybe we will do something together. As an entrepreneur fund, it's interesting to see that we are probably much more active than a pure angel or a pure VC organization. We are quite present at board levels. Most of the time we have 3 people coming from ISAI, serving on the board either at voting or non-voting directors. We're obviously entrepreneur-friendly because that's our DNA. So we really like to transform early-stage companies into VC-backable companies. That's our duty, and we do it as well as we can. Thank you.